Alright, what's up, fuckers? Young Oorah here. Alright, hey, check it out. You know, I gotta go on base tomorrow. We got the Marine Corps ball, we got the CFT, and all that jazz. So I'm getting ready for that. So I want to make a video for you guys. Alright, let's get to the topics. I know you guys don't like being clickbaited and all that. I feel like the lighting in here sucks ass, so let me change it a bit. I really want to talk about something that's been on my mind. Not really that's bothering me, but it's something that you guys may expect when you guys join the Marine Corps. And that is, you know, the people that I used to know, the people that I used to be friends with, you know, they don't talk to me anymore. They unfollow me on social media and whatnot. And let me tell you this, I come from a pretty sheltered area. It's pretty, you know, it's a pretty rich area. I'm not saying I'm rich, my parents are rich, okay? I'm not rich, okay? I make my own money, I support myself most of the time, all right? But the thing is that when you live in a sheltered area, you're not gonna know what the hell is going on in the world, okay? All you care about is what society goals have for you and achieving those goals and what your parents expect of you, what your friends expect of you. Obviously, I didn't choose to go to college like everybody else. I'm in college now, but also it's not the level of, you know, education that they expect me to go to. Like, you know, most Asians expect you to go to like an Ivy League school or even a UC school, right? I got into UC schools, right? UC Santa Barbara, UC Riverside, UC Santa Cruz. I got into all the schools, right? But guess what? I chose to go to a state university, and to some people it's kind of like, oh, you know, he couldn't hack it, right? No, maybe I couldn't, you know. I don't really want to do Marine Corps stuff, work, and do you know, all that research work in a UC school as well, okay? So that's why I went to a state university instead. And you guys, some of you guys, you know, may encounter those situations, and it sucks because when you come back, you feel like society has moved on without you, and it's kind of understandable on how it works that way, just because people are moving away from you. But like, you know, you're gonna also have those people who just don't want to talk to you anymore because they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, you changed so much, you cuss so much now, you know. Especially when you come from a church environment like I did. I'm not nothing against the church. There's nothing, you know, here that makes me say I don't like the church or whatever, right? All I'm saying is, literally, the only person that kind of reached out to me was one person, okay, and that was one of the pastors I knew when I was, you know, in high school, right? That was it. And then the rest of them just unfollowed me because they saw me. I'm sure they saw me as like, oh my gosh, he's like violent, he's perverted, he's sick-minded, he has a sick sense of humor. You know, he laughs at the most jacked up crap. You know, he's heartless, he's cold, whatever. Hey, let me tell you something, right? Even though I'm a reservist, right? Depending on the job you have, best way to put it is like, this is what everybody might go through. Whether you're in the reserves or even in the civilian world. The older you grow, the more jacked up crap you see that goes on in the world if you decide to expand your network base and all that, and especially going through stuff that not many people go through, right? So for example, I joined the Marine Corps, right? And even though you're a reservist, you still will experience people that you don't like working with, you know, and depending on how open you are to talk to some of the guys who've done a lot of stuff in their career, you're gonna hear a lot and might see a lot of stuff that, you know, that you didn't expect, right? And you're gonna go through experiences that you're not gonna like, that are unpleasant, right? So you're gonna develop this much different viewpoint than people who come from these areas, right? And sometimes the church. The best way I like to put it, right? It's easy to not sin when life is easy, but when it's so hard not to sin when life is hard, religiously speaking, okay? Just imagine, let's say you're deploying a combat zone, right? And you see your funds getting blown up, or like you're under the oppression of, for example, ISIS, okay? And you're forced to cut someone's head off, okay? Or you're forced to run in with a bomb and blow yourself up along with other people, right? That happens, okay? Just imagine you're in that position. Are you gonna say, when they feel vengeful thoughts, they want to kill everybody, they want to kill ISIS, are you going to say you have no right to do that because you're a sinner and you should forgive your enemies? Are you going to say no? I mean, yeah, biblically speaking, yeah, you should, right? But just imagine, we're all humans, we're not perfect, you know? What if you're forced to kill your mom? What if you see some freaking random dude drilling a drill in your kid's head? That's the stuff that happens. That's the stuff that these people aren't seeing. That's what people aren't getting. You know what I'm saying? And when you're going through that, or when you're aware of that, right? That's the best way to put it. You're not gonna think the same way. You know, especially, I don't like to talk about my job too much just because of OPSEC, all right? But sometimes you get to read up on, you know, info that opens your eyes a bit. You know what I'm saying? The environment around you, you know, people are like the Marines around you. I mean, some of them may go through a lot of crap, like combat or whatever, PTSD. You know, like you have friends who are struggling, right? And none of these people who are judging you are going through any of that. And this is not just this is just for my community specifically. This is kind of like a PSA for them. Like, look, like y'all haven't gone through crap. This, what we have right now, yeah, civilian life is hard because, you know, you have to survive on your own and go out there and make your own money and pay your bills. Hey, guess what? I'm doing the same thing. I'm going to school, I'm paying for my stuff. All right, in California, gas, for example, is freaking high. My car is a 4Runner. It gets like 50 miles a gallon, and I drive a lot. And I pay like $500 a month just for my car. And I still got other stuff I gotta pay, like insurance, blah, 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 blah. You know, personal expenses, right? We're all going through the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So for them to judge people like us or whatever, like, look, I get it. This is what you see. All right, and I know what you guys are seeing because I was in that environment. I know what you guys are seeing. But it's not fair for you to go out there and maybe judge somebody because, you know, they may have gone through really bad times, you know what I'm saying? And see, and they're fighting it. They're going through the crap to fight it, and they're tough. You know what I'm saying? But the way we cope with it, none of y'all will get it. You know, none of y'all will get it. Dark humor, none of y'all will get it. That's the reality of it. None of you will get it. You guys want to get it? Join the military, right? Go on active duty. Go infantry or whatever, okay? Go do it, right? And then you will understand. For me, I'm aware because I talk to a lot of, you know, people that are going through a lot of stuff because, you know, I like to be there for them because they struggle too. You know, we're all humans at the end of the day. We're here to help each other out. You know, especially their brothers, you know, their fellow Marines or whatnot. You know, even if it's a regular person, I'll still help them out. You know, but so when you're aware of this stuff, you're not gonna think the same as if you were leaving mommy and daddy's home, you know, playing computer games on the weekends and going to school on the weekdays and maybe work a part-time job at Starbucks or something and going to church on Sundays. That's all you guys are exposed to, right? But when you guys are aware of what's going on in the freaking world, the politics, and, you know, the things that the U.S. are involved in, and you actually being a part of that almost, and seeing your buddies be a part of that, right? And your friends die in training, right? Even just in training, yo, you're not gonna think the same. That's all I'm saying, you know? So for people to say like, yo, you know, you're sick mind, you're a sinner, whatever, you're so perverted now. No, get the hell out of here, man. Like, you don't know anything. You know, I get it, like, yo, that's like what you shouldn't be doing in church or whatever you call it. But I'm just telling you, this happy crap y'all be going through is freaking because life is easy out here. Like, there's no threats whatsoever in a lot of safe communities. A lot of threats are coming that are near you are in poor-ridden, poverty communities, okay? They're the ones who calls for service the most from the cops, you know, from fire departments and ambulance. Like, they need service. They're going through a lot of crap. They're going through, you know, gang violence, all that crap. Just imagine you be living in that kind of situation. What are you gonna do? You're gonna judge everybody, oh, you're just a sinner, so that's why you're going through this? No, screw you. Get the hell out of my face, man. Like, that's the stuff that really pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie, it does. You know, I'm not this freaking innocent, like, little boy before I joined the Marine Corps. You know, I mean, I don't need to eat crap to know that you can't eat crap. Yeah, I'm just reservist, but at the same time, I'm not stupid. I see stuff. You know, I got my own 2 pairs of eyes, or a pair of eyes. You know, I got 2 eyes, I got ears. I can hear, I can see. You know, I have a brain too, so I can process the information thrown at me. So like, you don't even need to be in the military to even see what's going on. Just look at the freaking news or whatever, and people who are involved in these type of organizations, right? And if you're their friend, then you will know the impacts that it has on them, right? Or if your friends are cops, or if your friends are working any type of social work, they're gonna see stuff, or you're gonna see stuff that, you know, y'all may not like, and it sucks. But that's just the reality. It's a lot of politics involved. There's so much politics involved, so much, right? In anything, war, police services, the communities, the election. There's so much politics involved. It's not the simple cookie cutter, don't sin and do good, you're a good person. It's not that easy. It isn't. That's reality. Like, grow up. Anyway, if you like the video, thumbs up, and remember, if you get jiggy, don't forget to grab a piggy. Thanks for watching. Oorah.